today's Lunch Hour Live. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you a little bit of an update on Nellys home for sale. If you guys remember, back in February, Nelly, the St. Louis rapper, put his Wildwood home up for sale. And at the time, it was kind of drawing a lot of attention because, well, it's Nelly's home, but also because it was going for $600,000. And you would think that it would be going for a little bit more than that because it's Nelly's home. So I'm going to share with you a couple different things. So just bear with me for a second here as I get ready to share my screen. And I'm going to tell you the update that I just learned from the real estate agent. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. So here we go. So here's the listing of the home that is in Wildwood, Missouri, not too far from Hidden Valley. So if you remember, it went on sale in February for $599,000. And you're like, oh, well, that's like a steal. But then you kind of look at the pictures and you're like, oh, that house has seen better days. And apparently, Nelly bought it back in 2002. And at that time, he was even going to flip it with a friend. And you could see with these pictures, it never got flipped. So I'm not even sure if Nelly really ever lived in this home, but he still owned it nonetheless. And I think I read that maybe there was a music video shot there, some of the St. Lunatics, but you can see from these pictures that it has seen better days. So it was going for $599,000, and it sold within a couple days, which it's not shocking. Again, this is a great investment piece, right? A good piece of property. So today we just did some check-in to see where things stood with it because we noticed that if you go to the listing, let me see if I can go back, get out of the gallery here. If you go to the listing, now it says pending. The bottom of this picture here, you see it says pending. So we're like, okay, so what's the status on this? And what we learned was that it's getting closer to now being a done deal. So fine, they had a seller, they had a buyer, somebody decided to buy the house, but boy, that's a long time. It was under contract for a long time. Well, now it's listed as pending. And it was a short sale. So because it was a short sale, there was a lot of negotiating with the bank. That's when the bank is going to take less money than is still owed on the house, and the bank has to decide how much it's willing to take a loss, basically. So they had to negotiate. So that took a little bit longer of a process. Short sales usually do. So because it was a short sale, it went through the contract period for a long time, and now it's pending. And the real estate agent with Keller Williams told me today that that's usually typical when it's getting closer to a closing date. And she said she expects within the next couple of weeks and by the end of the month for this house to be closed down. So it's still a mystery on what will be done with this house out in Wildwood and what it's going to look like when it's done. But boy, we should keep tabs on it so we can go see what it looks like when it's all done. You can see it's just a beautiful home, and once it gets updated, you'll be really able to enjoy those views out those windows. So just wanted to keep everybody up to date on what we found out about this house over in Wildwood. Again, it's, I don't know what it did sell for. Maybe we'd find that out here in the future once the sale is done. But the asking price was $599,000. When Nelly bought it, it was listed then as $2.5 million. Don't know exactly what Nelly bought it for, but then when I was doing research for this story, it was kind of fun for me to see